think if you go to Kuz and say, here's like 2-3 million, 13, 2-3 years, 13 million, anything between 10, 13 million, it ties up like 20, 30 million. He's only 25 now, so that'll bring him up to like 27, 28. I think that 2-year extension sounds potentially good. I don't know what he could be eligible for in terms of salary wise with the extension, but kind of like tie him in for like the mid term, not the short term, not the long term, kind of that middle ground where it's a tradable deal and it kind of locks up guaranteed money for him. I think, but on the other hand, if the Lakers don't do it and he produces next season in maybe the same way he does this season, but he's a bit more consistent and the Lakers cut ties with him, I'm happy with that either, to be honest. It just is what it is. But I personally think that he's got a lot more to offer. I think last season was very tough for him to all of a sudden. Can you imagine going into your day job and then you know, Jonathan walks into his day job and Kenny sat at his desk and he's like, oh no, Kenny's doing your job now. You know, Jonathan, you go off and do a completely different job that you haven't done before in your professional career. That's pretty much what it was for Kuz. You know what I mean? I think sometimes we think these players have superpowers and they can just adapt. And, you know, you got to think that just from a personal standpoint, that would have disrupted him, that could have knocked his confidence, like Jonathan was saying. And I think that you are 100% right where Kuzma is a confidence guy. If he's rolling, he's rolling. But also as well, I would like to bring up, Kuzma's only 25 and he's turned 25 this year. He's only been in the league 3 years. So when people are saying like, should be doing this, should be doing that, should be doing this, come on, man, he's still developing. He's only been in the league 3 years. That isn't long. And I think there's a lot of pressure on these players when they come out of the draft into the NBA. Put it into comparison, Brandon Ingram, I know he's at a different team. In his 4th season, which Kuzma will be in this coming season, he came out and had a breakout year. D'Angelo Russell, he went over to Brooklyn, so again, he was on a different team. In his 4th season, he had a breakout year. So, you know, this kind of 4th year seems to be a bit of a trend with some of these young players that the Lakers have drafted over the years. And I do think that, you know, and we saw it at times when AD didn't start and then Kuz came in and started, he averaged 20.9 points in 9 games. So quite a handful of games there. 5.4 rebounds, he crashed the board as well. 2.3 assists, he spread the ball around and created as well. So it definitely shows that the talent is there, 100%. I think I can see a 3-year deal for about 10 to 13 million coming in, potentially a 2-year deal. But I think he should be extended. I think we should extend him. We're looking to wrap up the championship win. No, we're looking to extend the championship window of this team. And we are going younger, KCP, Montrezl Harrell, Dennis Schroeder, wrap them up as well in the future. But I think Kuz is part of it. And if we need more and he's tradable, it is what it is. It'd be great to have that option. But I think instead of just doing it as trade bait, I think he can produce as well. So I don't think it's time to write off Kyle Kuzma just yet.